Yeah, definitely. I'm still a bit dazed from everything that's been going on. It probably isn't easy for you, having all this burden suddenly piled on your back. But hey, I'm here, and I'll help you through this. After all, in the legends I used to read, every great hero always has a great sidekick. And these tales were exciting. Hopefully ours will be too. But I can tell you're tired. What do you say? Up for a little pit stop at the Bannered Mare? Alright, let's head on over. Dragonborn.
I've been looking.
Now that I'm human again, shouldn't you know not to take me out on late-night escapades? I'm tired.
Just you and me against the world now.
Oh? What is it? I can't say I particularly like wars. Yet another war of succession. At least things didn't get boring while I was gone. When I was locked away, Cyrodiil wasn't even the seat of an empire. And Skyrim... Sometimes it's hard to even fathom how much this world has changed. And what was it? The Oblivion Crisis? I would have never expected the Daedra to invade Tamriel again. I certainly hope Molag Bal doesn't host another plane meld. That would be... dreadful. Thanks. But honestly, I don't think any Daedra would consider invading ever again. They got their hides tanned. Turns out a bunch of Nawaz shouldn't be underestimated. I'm not illiterate, you know. I've read about your culture. And yes, I've heard stories about the last Septim turning into a dragon to fight Mehrunes Dagon. But Martin Septim couldn't have done it alone. I got reacquainted with the current world as soon as I got back to the castle. Well, at least I know the basics. Not that much, but still. What is it, my love? Oh? What is it? I have, actually. I call it Old Stone Walls. It's relatively new. I haven't worked out the tune of it completely, but it just sort of came to me a few nights back. It's about, well, just listen. You'll see. Old stone wall, towering over the sea.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the East Empire Company. Until next time.
I was brought to life again. Oh, stone walls.
Looking to hire a boat? Where are you headed?
And stories and the joy they drag around.
The one with the ruined castle? Don't you know that place is cursed? Even seasoned sailors steer far around that place. I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not hanging around, and it's gonna cost you extra. All right.
Talk to Captain Gallant if you're looking for good passage.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
I'm happy where I am.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, you won't find a finer vessel than the Northern Maiden. I'll give you a fair price. Not many people headed over there these days. If you ask me, I can't blame them. Things aren't what they used to be out there. They still pay me for supplies and passage, and I can always use the coin. Still interested in heading over there? You've got yourself a ship. We'll cast off immediately. Well, here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
Sad to think that Dunmer would let it fall into disarray.
I
like
don't
this.
recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. And when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
What happened to this town? It
Well,
looks like
let
it's
that
seen
road.
better days.
You even ask? Yes. Have the supplies you require.
I'm glad you're here with me.
You know, life could always be better. Fewer people out to get me. Skies without dragons. Skyrim's weather. Oh well, won't even get started on that one. But I'm still grateful for two things in my life. Good books and good wine. Well, alright. Maybe 3 things. Good books, wine, and you. Yes, Dragonborn?
All right, then. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
Do you need something? Yeah, actually. This might seem a bit heavy, but hear me out. What's your outlook on life? What gets you up every morning? Okay, just don't thirst for it too much, or else you'll end up like my father. I don't like the ash. It's rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Yes, my friend. No, my mind is as empty as a beggar's purse. Skooma somewhere.
If you've got any gripes, check in at Morvain Manor. Second Counselor Arano will sort you out.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes? The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I haven't. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Ah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock, when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. Everything I've got on display, really. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
My husband, Bendel.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place. Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that? Ah, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone. We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible. Keep yourself safe. This island's nothing but a... What's the point?
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods? If you've got something to sell, I'm willing to buy. Why don't we see what kind of deal we can make? Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Hey, Drakon.
Your visit.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies? Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark. My goodness, you're quite resourceful, aren't you? This is all I can offer in return for this. I hope it's enough. If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lani, the town's alchemist. I was fascinated by her work, and over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit. It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help. As you can imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
You haven't seen Precious Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Can't get blood from a stone, Noble. As it is, we can barely make ends meet.
That isn't my problem. I was clear when I loaned Garwin the money that I wanted it back by first harvest.
Your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard. How can you have Dunmer blood in your veins and have no knowledge of Blacklight? It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland. Remember, we are watching you.
It feels kind of weird. I expected sunlight to feel much more nourishing now that I'm human again. But going out in the blistering heat, this isn't my thing. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. So, what do you have for me? Really?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine. Huh?
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Barkeep, I'd like a drink. Thanks.
We have all sorts of authentic dark elf food and drink here. Gildus spares no expense.
I'm a sorceress, and a damn good one too. Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? All right. What do you need? Oh. Got it. That's it? All right. Hey, thanks again for everything. So, what's on your mind?
Right behind you.
Sure thing. Do you want to have it stand... All right. What do you need? Got it. Here should be fine. So, are we ready to start? All right. Now, on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead. A drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. Then, there's the Velvet La Chance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, in moderate amounts. Ever more venomous. Likewise. Our adventuring has been getting more tiring lately. It's as if the world is responding to your growing power. As you get stronger, enemies get stronger. Which is why stress relief is all the more important. I know you want it. Just ask, and this girl is all yours. So, what do you say? Up for a little combat training later? I love you too. I thought we could have walked a bit longer, but if you're tired, I won't stop you. So, what do you want to talk about now? Good question. I haven't really thought about that, actually. Do I really? Oh, well, I guess it's because I've always been fascinated about their culture. Silt striders, how you worship Daedra, which would otherwise be considered taboo by other cultures, living in mushroom houses. That, and I also think that these Dunmer words roll off the tongue and are rather amusing to say. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
Welcome to the Retching Nets, Outlander. What can I get you? For finest sujama to cross your lips, friend, my own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujama. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. If you're looking for a room or perhaps some libations, you've come to the right place. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Now. So, where are we off to now? Raven Rock, was it? The East Empire Company sure knows how to pick interesting names. There's a bit of irony there, as this settlement really is now more Dunmer than anything. Just look at just about anything, really. The houses, the people, the general lay of the land. Looking at this place alone, I definitely feel this was someplace in Vardenfell. Tell you what, maybe, at least after all our adventuring in Skyrim is over, would you like to visit Morrowind? I've always wanted to go there. I always found their culture peculiar, but interesting. Do you need something? Knew it. Just let me know when you'd like to cuddle.
If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. I see.
You want to talk? I will miss you.
Wow, I I still can't imagine that we set foot in a snow elf enclave. The Forgotten Vale was amazing. Oh? What is it?
I'm glad you're here with me.
I read this book once. Oh, that was ages ago, really. And it was already falling apart. It had a very sweet love story between a woman and a vampire. Of course, when I was very young, I had a soft spot for romance. It was so silly, too. The vampire glowed in the sun. Whoever came up with that hogwash? So, what's on your mind? All right. What do you mean? Well, I guess it's because I never felt that kind of thing was for me. I was always expected to act a certain way, and was never really asked if that was what I truly wanted. I always knew I was meant for more, not like one of those girls who felt pretty and stood inside their castles all day. And then things started getting icy between my parents. That basically hit the nail on the head for me, at least for how I wanted to live. I saw neither of them as role models after that. What now? That's so sweet. What are you waiting for? I'm all yours. Thanks for this.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on, see if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Now that is a shame. But what you fail to realize is that you involved yourself in this insanity when you took Grelod's life. You made your choice. Now it's time to face the consequences of your actions. You don't leave this shack until someone dies.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk, Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Me? Are you serious? Fool, don't you get it? I live in the shadow of death every day. A knife in every doorway. A knocked arrow on every rooftop. If one of my enemies would not pay to have me killed, I would take it as a personal insult. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is...
What's happening? Damn it, what are you doing? Get these things off of me! None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. Excuse me? What kind of question is that? I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that?
Oh, God, please, let me live. I'll do anything you want. I can hear you talking out there. Please, let me go. My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Please, I don't know. I mean, I'm a soldier. I've killed people when I was ordered to. Maybe there was sometimes I got carried away. But war is war, right? Nobody could blame me for that. Could they? What did I do?
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? Oh, no, no, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong? Irrelevant. What matters is I ordered you to kill someone, and you obeyed. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
It's you! Are you alright? What happened? Figured. So it was them. Huh. I wonder why I didn't even notice. I do set up alert rooms near our rooms to prevent unwanted visitors. It looks like these assassins are more crafty than I am. I don't think either of us expected this mess. So, what happened exactly while you were in there? We did act under their name, after all. What did you need to do to repay this debt? And who are these people? That makes things sound better, at least. If I were a betting woman, I'd say the Dark Brotherhood already had contracts on them. So, what now? Now that you've repaid your debt? I see. And I would also guess that invitation only extends to you, and not to me. If they don't let me in, I mean, they could have trust issues. I'll just wait outside. What is it, my love? You're such a sweet talker. Do I really need an excuse to kiss you? This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard of. I needed this today.